नए वीडियो में स्वागत है आप लोगों का। मैं आया हूँ इस वक्त किसुबी रॉयल टॉम्ब, जो कि कंपाला में ही है। कंपाला मेन शहर से 6-7 किलोमीटर बाहर है। तो यहाँ पे हम लोग आए हैं विज़िट करने के लिए। हमारे साथ टूर गाइड है, वो इस जगह के बारे में बता रहे हैं। एक्चुअली जो ये किंगडम ऑफ बुगांडा के जो राजा महाराजा और रानियाँ थी, उनको यहाँ पे दफनाया गया है। उनका घर हुआ करता था या जो भी है। तो हम उनके बेसिकली कब्र को देखने आए हैं भाई साहब। ठीक है, ये भी एक टूरिज़म का ज़रिया है। किस तरह से इन्होंने उस हेरिटेज को मेंटेन करके रखा हुआ है। बहुत सारे टूरिस्ट आते हैं यहाँ पे, और जैसे ही आप आते हो यहाँ पे तो आपको गाइड मिल जाएगा। फिर गाइड आपको पूरा टूर कराएगा। उसके आपको 35,000 शिलिंग देने पड़ेंगे, और उसके अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं है यहाँ पे। फ़िलहाल तो इतना ही है। यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज में भी आता है। और ये देखो क्या बता रहे हैं।
That's about the gates, and we've got this is a gate house. The gate house is it's got 2 offices for the royal chief guards. We have the head guard called Mulamba. Is from Mushroom clan, and is the gentleman up in yellow. Then we have another gentleman. We're going to see him down there. It's called Nsigo. Nsigo is from a buffalo clan. So when we talk about clans, they rotate around animals, birds, and vegetation. And as a kingdom, we've got all the royal guards, the other gentleman, and then another we're going to see. Basically. So inside, like we said, this is the office for the other gentleman up, and then this is the office for the other gentleman we're going to enter the gatehouse. So the 2 clans in the kingdom, actually every clan is got its responsibility that it adds to the kingdom. We have like we said the Mushroom clan and then the Buffalo clan. Their duty is that here. If they don't allow us here, we shall not. The other one with the 4 fingers, for them, they do the searching. That's their role. And then many other clans, like you said, there are around 52. So entirely, it's a gatehouse. So you can proceed here. Okay. So we've got this front line. They are 4 in number, and these are the drums that communicate death. No, but you're far. Come here. The problem is entering inside. Yeah. Then we have this other line of drums. These ones are the ones we say they welcome the prince or the princess when they, especially have been delegated by the king, is to attend, say, those burials on behalf of the king. And then we have those 3 big drums. They're the ones that we are calling mujaguzo. When we see the king, because of the joy, they drum them, and as they welcome or when they say farewell to the king. And of course, at times we cover them with this cloth.
Is it the bark?
Yeah, these are bark cloth. It is from a fig tree, and traditionally here we use it for burying the dead. And when the king disappears, is wrapped in 350 of these, because the king is buried 15 feet deep. That is almost twice my height. And then when a clan leader dies, is wrapped in 150 of the back cloth.
तो ये जो अभी हमने देखा, इस पे औरतों को अंदर आना अलाउड नहीं होता है। तो जो ये 2 लड़कियां हैं, ये गेट तक आई थी और हमको आगे दिखाया इन्होंने।
For the wives of the king. But remember now, all the wives of the king have died, and now we've got the caretakers. So the caretakers are the women you're seeing, of those houses. So that the women you're seeing right now, they're now just coming from the gardens down. They're one of the wives of the king, who are taking care of. Actually, when the king, remember we said the king does not die, the king disappears. And now for this case, of course, even the wives of the kings have died, they've been buried. So they get someone, a representative, to take on the role of the wife to the king, but now this time around to the spirit. Okay? So we've got one of the women who shall at least have a chance to enter that house. She tells us something briefly, then we shall proceed to the burial sites for the wives of the kings, then the bigger cemetery down for the princess and then the prince. Basically that. So most of these houses, all of them have names. We have a house just right here on my immediate left. Talking about it, share about it, that problem ended there. So they named that one Chikome. Then we have another house under renovation. It's called in Jagala, Kasai. I need blood. Now that house, that's where they were making the princes, the prince and then the kings. Now when the king happens to visit here, he enters that house, removes his crown, and then of course now he becomes a prince. Going inside, that is in respect for the fathers. Inside there are kings there. So for him he's a son. So to pay respect, he removes the crown. He sees it to be a king. So until he's done, so when he finishes there, now he can pick the crown, that's when he becomes king. Then he goes the other side. So let's go to the other house.
ये जो मेरे पीछे आप लोग ये घर देख रहे हो, जो टॉम या जो भी है बना हुआ है, ये 2010 में जल गया था कहते हैं, और अभी मेंटेनेंस चल रहा है यहाँ पे, तो रेनोवेशन का काम चल रहा है, इसलिए इसमें एंट्री अभी अलाउड नहीं है, एंट्री बंद है। तो अभी हम जाएंगे इस साइड पे। बहुत ही बढ़िया, शानदार, क्या तेज़ धूप है यार। तो अभी हम इस घर में जा रहे हैं। तो इन्होंने कहा कि अंदर जाने से पहले जूते उतारने होंगे। You have to take off your shoes, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the house of?
These are some of the princes, the close prince, but the woman is going to explain more.
Okay. She's coming?
Yes, she's coming.
Okay. तो यहाँ पे जो औरत रहती है वो आएगी और वो हमको थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करेगी इस जगह के बारे में।
Of clans, of course they believe kings give protection, they give wealth. You've looked for the children, you've failed. When you ask the king, everything is fine. And of course, those who come and you ask through, I think, these baskets, you have something you do offer. And when you get it, what you ask for, again you come back and you say the word of thanks to the king. So several people come in that now, right now, they have halted because of that. Jaja! Abantu Baganda!
Yali mwanyina, sister.
He was a sister to the king, the king Mutesa I, the one who had married many wives. So this house, that was where the sister was.
Kati bwe yafa, ne bamuziika muno.
So when she died, she was buried inside here.
Ate naye bwe yafa n'asikibwa omulala, naye ne bamuziika muli sister we omulala.
And like the tradition goes, when the other one dies, the caretaker or the heir, that the one who that takes over, and when also dies, is buried here. So the sister died, then another one who succeeded also died. He has also been buried.
Bwe yafa ne bamusikiza ate ono.
When this one died,
When
and then the success also died, he also buried here. So the first one is buried here. The one who succeeded this one is buried here. The one who succeeded this one is buried there. That the tombs we are seeing behind this curtain.
Kati ennyumba eno ekulaga ekifaananyi kino ng'eri ennene muzibu azaala mpanga, kati kiri bakiyita kibira, basaawo olutimbe lweruti ne babeera eri munda. Kati n'eri ennyumba bweera eba ewedde nawe watu babeera, babeera eri ono ne basaawo ebibbo by'amakula, omugenyi bw'ajja nga assaawo amakula, bino byakunywa by'abakulu, gano mafumu gaabwe gakulwanyisa gakube kuyimisa.
Okay, and like she's saying, this house that we are seeing here, it gives a picture of what is in the big house. The big house, we call it Muzibu Azala Mpanga, where the kings have been buried. So it's also got more or less the same curtain. In the other one is bigger, and to the other side is what we call sacred forest, where the dead are buried. And then in front here, the spears, traditionally, they're a sign of for fighting. For whatever you ask, go hunt for it. And then it's the baskets for the visitors that do come, whatever they have, out to your discretion. And then for the gourds we have, we use them as glasses. The glasses, the common glasses that are now modern, but the traditional glasses, they put there, of course, local brew made out of bananas and then sorghum. I think when you're entering from outside,
Okay.
There's a big line of they're selling it there. So baskets when you go to church, it is offertories, but here it's different. People, some bring coffee, are the ones you're seeing, and then if you have the money, some can put the money, and then those gourds, they are for putting the local brew for the spirits.
Thank you.
Bakuita bani.
तो जी आप देख सकते हैं अभी जो एक्सप्लेन किया अभी औरत ने और हमारे गाइड साहब ने, इसके पीछे जो है जो किंग थे उसके जो एडवाइज़र, किंग्स एडवाइज़र, किंग्स सिस्टर, तो ये जो पर्दा लगा हुआ है इसके पीछे जो है जो राजा के 3 बहनें थी उनको दफनाया गया। तो अभी तक जो कहानी सुनी आपने वो इसके बारे में था.
Wherever they are staying, when they die, they come here. Of course, right now there are few left. These kings, of course, given the fact that the other king, Mutesa, he married very many, he did not produce with every wife. And
ये कटहल का पेड़ भी लगा हुआ है यहाँ पे देखो. बहुत ही बढ़िया. And you eat it as it is. You don't cook it, right?
no cooking. No cooking. When it is fresh, of course, you know by these ones are still young, and it grows bigger than this.
Bigger than this.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
that one.
Not even. It's just still growing.
Oh, really?
But when it is ripe, you just bang. It's got a hollow sound.
हाँ.
So you just need to let it.
तो यहाँ पे एक चीज़ मैं बता दूँ आपको, बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है. यहाँ पे युगांडा में लोग जो जैक फ्रूट है, जिसको हम कटहल बोलते हैं, इसको बिना पकाए खाते हैं. मतलब ये फल अपने आप में पक जाएगा तो इसको निकालते हैं. जैसे इसने बताया कि व्हेन इट इज़ राइप यू जस्ट टेक इट ऑफ एंड छिल के खा सकते हैं. अपने इंडिया में कटहल की सब्ज़ी बनाते हैं और चिकन का सा टेस्ट आता है जब हम पकाते हैं. तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है. ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि कटहल आप पका के खाओ, इसको कच्चा भी खाया जा सकता है भाई. और इस कटहल की क्या अहमियत है उसको जानने के लिए आपको कटहल मूवी देखनी पड़ेगी. बहुत ही फ़नी और इंटरेस्टिंग मूवी है. Brother Paul,
Yes.
what is the size of this land? How big it is?
It is estimated 280
280 what?
acres.
Acres.
Yeah. If you're curious enough, we have now fire extinguishers everywhere.
Yes, I saw
The
that. I
water
noticed that
hydrants.
one. Yes.
We've got a fire team on the ground. As we wait for fire police, we can engage as they come. But now at least everything is put in place.
Okay. And that main palace, what do you call palace or what?
This one,
Yeah.
the main house,
The main house.
where the kings have been buried.
Buried?
That is Muziva Zalampanga.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is under renovation.
It's under renovation,
Okay.
and when it is done, it will be.
So this house is like was built in 13th century. This house,
No, of course, like the first king, who started this palace.
because if I read through the history of these things on internet, it says the existence of this place
of the kingdom.
of the kingdom.
Yes, 13th century.
13th
These are
century.
close to around 700, 800 years.
Okay.
So we have these houses.
तो जी ये कब्र दिखा रहे हैं यहाँ पे हमको.
So just like the others in the house. Like we said, the back cloth, we entirely use it for burying the dead. And these are back cloth pieces.
Bug cloth.
Yeah, the one we saw in the ground house.
It's made up of what?
This fig tree, the one I was showing you down,
Okay.
the fig tree. So, of course, these people have got their children. When they, of course, it's when they're commemorating the maybe say the day they were buried or they died, come pray for their souls and they lay the flowers. That's why. So, basically, what this.